All right, everyone, here we are. It's time for our Tuesday 5-on-5. And today we're going to the lower body for a little bit of a lower body blast and burn, if you'd like to call it. So our 5 exercises today that we are doing, we're going to do an iso squat. And we're going to add a step back with rotation in there to help challenge our core a little bit more. Then we're going to do a plie or sumo squat, depending on what you'd like to refer to it as. We're going to add a heel raise. Then we're going to do a reverse lunge to a front kick. We're going to do some lateral step skater taps. And lastly, we're going to end with a standing single leg balance with rotation, just to finish polishing off our lower body and our core activation for today. So let's get started with our iso step back squat with rotation. So here we go. I'm going to hold an iso squat position, or kind of like chair pose in yoga. I'm going to step left leg back, open the right arm up, bring back, right leg back, left arm up. Maintaining that position. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Try to be nice and steady, not letting the supporting leg hip wing out. So when I step my left foot back and bring my right arm up, my body's going to want to try to compensate and swing around. Don't let it do that. Let those glutes engage. Let that core stay solid to keep you right where you need to be. Take it slow. Take it slow. Next up, we have our plie or sumo squat. So we want a wide stance. Turn those toes out just a little bit. Come down into our squat stance as much as is comfortable. You don't want your knees collapsing in. Keep them open. Use our outer hip muscles, our glutes. That's what's going to keep those knees from collapsing. And then lift those heels up. If it's easier to maintain your balance and do one at a time, do one at a time. You can put your hands wherever it's comfortable to put your hands if you want to. So that is our plie with our heel raise. Now we have our reverse lunge to front kick. So right leg steps back into our lunge. We come up, press that foot forward into our kick. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. If you have difficulties getting your leg up high, you can do a low kick. It doesn't have to be a high kick, and it doesn't have to be a huge step back, dropping down into the lunge either. You just do what's comfortable. Step back. If you need to tap in the middle to get your balance, then do the kick, then do the kick. Make sure that when you're doing your front kick, those quads are active and you're pressing that heel. That's where you're going to get a lot more out of it. If you just swing it forward, you're not really doing much. Put some force into that little kick to the best of your ability. Okay, now let's do our lateral step skater tap. So we're coming back down into our sumo squat, or iso squat position. We step to the side with my right, step back with the left. Step left, back with the right. Just keep stepping and tapping. Maintaining that lowered squat position. And we have our lateral step skater taps. Okay, now for our standing single leg balance with no rotation. So I'm going to bring my left knee up, pelvis locked into place. So thinking down, quads active, abdomen engaged. I'm going to bring my hands outside my ears. I'm going to inhale, rotate to the right. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, rotating to the left. Exhale, back to center. Keep moving with the breath. This really forces us to make sure that we're moving from our thoracic spine and engaging our core and not twisting with our hips, because if you're going to twist with your hips, you're going to wiggle around and you're going to fall. So keep it upright. This disassociates the thoracic spine from movement at our hips. So very good exercise for balance and for core. So there's our 5 exercises for today. And you can do them 20 seconds on the side, 30 seconds on the side, 45 seconds, 60 seconds on the side. However you want to do it, work your way up for a round or 2 rounds. But just keep it within your abilities and progress as you notice it starts to get maybe a little easier or a little less challenging. And that's what we have for today. And I will see you on the next one.